Good morning, it's our final day in Turkey. It's 9:23 a.m. We're just about to go down for breakfast and then we're going to the Land of Legends theme park. You ready? Hello, Mr. Boss. Bossing it today in Hugo, top to toe. Job done. Who gets the reference? Babe, next time... Oh, you're taking a picture. Next time I come to Turkey, next time we come, babe, I'm gonna take you to the mountains. Okay? Oh. Here we are. This is a welcome break. Oh God. No clothes on me. I was just complimenting you, hotel. Welcome break from the Amwaj Rotana lift, right? When we stayed at the Amwaj Rotana in Dubai.
35
no kidding, 35, yeah. For the lift. It's not like we were one floor up, so you know, you just stare it down.
Never go on the middle floor.
My God. No, you can. I mean, we're like on the 5th floor here. It's not like we're going to take 5 flights of stairs.
No, but
down.
what I'm saying is when you got a whole building and you're in the middle of it.
I've never experienced that in any other hotel in my entire life. 40-minute wait. And like you'd be stuck, so we had to like time our day so that we could leave that 40 minutes to go up and down. Insane, because the lifts were that busy. One of the most frustrating. And the odd thing was that the hotel was so big, you'd think they'd have more lifts, but they didn't have very many lifts. That's what the problem was. Anyway, little hotel lift rant over. Now let's have breakfast now. I feel like just a, you know, pop of caffeine. That's all I'm gonna need. A bit of tea, just a bit of tea. She says, now I'm gonna walk in, I'm gonna see like, I'm gonna come out with a plate of caviar or something. And 5 types of fish like I did last night. This looks so good.
And a chocolate croissant.
Hello, just this please. Is that cinnamon or chocolate? Oh, it doesn't matter. Both will do.
Looks good.
Thank you. I can't bear to have any more heavy food in the morning. All those crepes were nice though, you know. Let's just have some more crepe. Morning. Can I have a crepe, please? One. Yeah. Ready to go to Land of Legends. But just before boarding we were given glowing like this one. This is SPF face. This is why they don't put SPF in foundation. Okay. Let's open these goodie boxes.
The wristband.
Oh right, yeah.
Wristband book.
Sweets. Wait, look.
And
Presents for the kids. Sorted.
yeah, wife's gonna go on this ride here.
Sorry? No, I don't think so. That upside down one. I want to go on that one. The little roller coaster. Reminds me of the caterpillar. Oh babe, let me go on it. He's like, no, don't go on it. That's for babies. I'm sure I saw some teenagers on there, so not technically a baby ride. Self-proclaimed roller coaster wimp. Okay. Should we do it? I think we should. Where does adults go? There are adults in that queue. Some of them are accompanying their kids. Oh my God, it's not coming. I'm going on it alone. I think it's too embarrassed to come on it. Look, it's like your standard buffalo / caterpillar ride. I normally go on this with Beans. Oh, I'm missing them so much. They would have loved this place. Carousel, there's a bear show, a dolphin, not a real bear, their character bear. Dolphin show. Let me give you a quick little. Are you coming?
there goes brave Amena on her really fast roller coaster. Let's see. The reaction. How was it? Huh? Terrified. I could tell.
It's about 12 o'clock. We're leaving a little bit early. I did book in my spa appointment too, but we're going to leave now because he's not feeling well. I think he's caught something. I think he actually caught it before we left the UK, a cold, not COVID. He keeps getting paranoid, that's why. Oh my god, everyone's going to come back COVID. The funny thing is we were actually saying as well, because both the kids have caught this cold and they've been away. Oh, you don't want to sit in there, babe? Why does he look all cheerful now?
Him being a stranger.
Yeah, both the kids caught a cold. They've not been going to school. So I was on the phone last night to my mum, telling her how to ring into the school and report their absence. Because both of them, they had like the beginnings of sniffles just before we left. But it was full on cold, full blown sneezes, lost their voice, the works. So we did say like, oh, what if we caught it before we left? Alhamdulillah, I haven't. But I think this is what he's for. So we're gonna go back a bit earlier. He wants something hot for his throat, or cough syrup, I don't know, something for his, like a lozenge or something, to help take the edge off. So what I might do is, where's he gone? He's disappeared. He was complaining in there non-stop. He was like, oh my god, my head's hurting from the sun. And then he was feeling really cold. And I was like, okay, this isn't right. I was like, come on, let's push through. And then I eventually got there because he stopped talking. So it's 12 o'clock, like I said, and the shuttle is coming at 12:30, apparently, to take us back to the hotel. So I've just come up, there's a man changing the bed legs or something. Kind of scary. I was in the loo and I had someone trying to get in. I was like, oh my god, who is that? Put your pants on. I'm gonna wait for him to change it now. And then change. But he's stayed downstairs, he's gone to have lunch at the restaurant here. I'm just going to change and empty the water bottles into the glasses, because obviously we'll be devastated to find that they threw away our empty makeshift lota bottles. Lota is what we use to fill up water, and in the absence of a bum shower, use it to wash ourselves. You don't need to know that, it's a bit TMI, but if you know, you know. You have to make your makeshift bottles using empty water bottles in the hotel room. So I'm just going to take, like, they've added new water bottles, so I'm just going to empty all the water into glasses, leave the bottles in there, get changed into something more comfortable, see if I might just have a cup of tea or coffee or something, and then go for my massage. And yeah, taking the last few hours. We're a little bit ahead of time. We've got the final dinner tonight, so I'm quite looking forward to that as well. I'm sure they'll have something special planned. The food here has been amazing. They're called parasailing? We're still working on it. You know what? I'm just going to take the water out. Changing the bed, something or other. Anywho, let's get these emptied. Hope he will appreciate it. He's still not feeling well. Sorted and sorted. The cleaners probably think, what the hell? Hello to you and hello to Rabzi. He's just woken up, so now I can vlog. Hi, it's me. Do I look like a different human being after my massage? After my first trip to the Turkish Hammam. Do I look like really well rested? Hey?
You look and feel like a new person altogether.
Yeah.
Well rested.
Yes. My skin is glowing. Rejuvenize, baby. We are making up words. Yeah, it was amazing. I did a sauna. My foundation is completely finishing.
Croaky at the moment.
You sound a bit better, babe.
Huh?
You sound a bit better. You know what it is? I realised it was your kickboxing session.
No.
They had a kickboxing session that they offered everybody on the course.
Cold, bro.
Sorry?
Last night was cold.
I think it's the sun that got you that day and it weakened you. So anywho, Hubsy was one of 3 people that turned up to that session. I was sleeping. All I remember is vaguely you saying, babe, I'm going kickboxing. And I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, go for it. Knock yourself out. And out of, how many people do you think are participating?
What?
In this conference?
What, 70?
70? Well, at least 50. Out of that many people,
Yeah.
3 turned up, of which 1 was Hubsy. The others were girls, so he decided to step back and not... Were they sparring? And he got one-on-one with the instructor. So really, in your class, there was just you. And it was too hot there, and that I shouldn't do the yoga session the next day because it was too hot. If you've never been to a Turkish hammam before, for a, I don't know what it's called, some kind of a scrub. I guess that's what they do in the Turkish hammams. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. Especially if you are somebody who loves massages. I do. Obviously not if you're somebody who is a bit iffy about people touching you or scrubbing you, really getting in there, because the lady got in there. So here I am, I went in, had no idea what to expect. All I knew was that there was a scrub involved. Now I have had a body scrub before, like I've had a back exfoliation and then they get like a hot towel and they wipe your back, you know. I've had that before at home, like in the UK. I've never had this before though. So they gave me a gown to get changed into, and then they gave me like a little thong to wear, and they give you a whole set of stuff. So I decided to change, and I was like, oh well, I just changed my undies, like it's okay if I just keep my undies on. She was like, yeah, it's fine. I was like, okay, that's fine. Went in, had a little crop top on as well. Figured, you know, this is fine, she can work around it. Mate, okay, firstly, before I tell you what happened unexpectedly and how my underwear plan went out the window in a way, because I thought it was just going to be a very delicate clean around my underwear. No. First of all, let me describe to you this place. Babe, you know where you went downstairs in the spa? The lady took me 1 floor under and then to a separate spa section altogether, and it was beaut. It was so relaxing. Spotless, clean marble, Turkish furniture, the vibe, the scent, everything was on point. Immediately, the moment we got out of the lift on the bottom floor, I was just relaxed. She takes me into this room. The room, babe, is just lined with marble. Beautiful, clean, spotless marble. Walls, floor, everything. And then on the one side, there was a mosaic of, I guess, a traditional Turkish hammam, or how it would have been back in the day. It seemed like an ancient kind of picture. And it was all across one wall. So it's like a feature wall. And everything else, so she had sinks. There were like 3 sinks. And I could hear her switching when I was getting ready. No, I got sent to the sauna first. So when I was in the sauna, I could hear her switch on the tap, and I could hear what sounded like water overflowing from the tap. And lo and behold, when I was in the room, she was filling up this sink, and the water was overflowing from the sink, but it's falling onto the floor, and the floor is fully marbled, and there's like hidden sort of drainage areas, I guess, but there's just water going everywhere. And then in the middle of the room, there's like this marble table. It's like this massive slab almost. And she asked me to lay down on there, and she was so gentle and kind. And she had such maternal vibes about her, this girl, that I felt like I just trusted her. Like you feel a bit vulnerable sometimes, right? With some masseuses. But with her, I just felt like I was being taken care of. And she was like my younger mum or something. She was so sweet. So she guided me very gently to the table, and she said, lie down here, put your head here. So I lay down thinking, okay, and everything was heated. So the floor was heated, the marble slab was heated. It all just felt so soothing, deeply soothing. I'm lying there, and she's like, there's a towel that I'm laying on, and then there's a rolled up towel for my feet, and then there was a towel under my back as well. And I'm lying there, And I'm thinking, obviously there's towels here, so it's not going to get that messy. Oh no, no. She goes to the sink, she fills up this little bowl, or this fairly spacious bowl actually, comes over to me and just pours water over me, babe. All over me. Yeah, all over my undies, just all over. And, no, like warm, lovely, right? And she very gently undid my hair. My hair came flowing down the back when I was lying there. And then she just slowly like moved her fingers through my hair, massaged my hair, just very gently, quietly. And she just moved with such care, like it was the hands of somebody that was just caring. And I don't know what it was, something about the energy of this woman combined with the mural, the images of the old Turkish hammam. But I started getting flashbacks of me as a kid in India. You know, like in India, in the bathrooms, it's like all tiled everywhere. There's like drainage on the floor type of thing. Well, that's how my grandma's bathroom was. And my aunties, they used to bathe us when we were very little. Yeah. So obviously it was the jug style of bathing. Okay, not too dissimilar to what I experienced today. She had a bowl, you know, like you get a jug and they put it over you. So firstly, I was transported back there. Now my grandmother's house doesn't exist anymore. They actually broke it down and they're building something new there. It's a long story. And my grandmother passed away. My mom's mum passed away. I absolutely loved her to bits. She was the coolest gran ever. Anyway, we won't talk much about her, so I don't want to get emotional. But I've got such vivid memories. You know how you were saying, babe, the other day, like, how can we remember things from our childhood so clearly? Yeah. Like almost as more clearly than memories from last week. Yeah. I've got such vivid memories of then. They just came hurtling back into my mind. I felt like I was being transported to somewhere ancient, some ancient ritual that like my ancestors took part in. I don't know, in India or in Persia, or I don't know how much older the ancestral line goes, like where it goes to. But I don't, is Turkey, it's gonna sound really ignorant, I know, but it's like, are we close to Persia?
Yes.
You know, like Afghanistan. Are we? Anywho, babe, so then I felt the energy just shift and my mind went to something where I felt like I was just connected to some ancient practice that my ancestors also partook in, and here I was connected to them through this practice. Sometimes I feel like that in prayer. Like, you know, when you do your prayer, your salah, like the Muslim 5 prayers, because it's such an ancient practice and it hasn't been altered, you feel this sense of connection with those that came before you, right? Like sometimes I feel, but I haven't really felt it, other than on pilgrimage, I haven't really felt it many times in my life. Sometimes like after birth I did. And you know what else this reminded me of? That I watched this video once about how in the Moroccan culture, the women after they give birth, during their postpartum period of specifically 40 days, babe, they get taken care of by other women in their tribe, family, whatever. And what they do is they bathe the woman, they scent her, they allow her to rest and relax. There's just this sense of nurturing and this sense of just female connection. And you just feel so much, not just interconnectedness, but power in that femininity and in that bonding between women. I don't know how to describe it. Am I just going off on one? I don't know. The words are just coming out my mouth, but it just felt really special. I just felt like this practice was something that I was just meant to do today. I was just in such deep thought. I felt like I was transported to another place. And the artwork was absolutely beautiful. When we go back, I'm getting a picture of a Turkish hammam and I'm putting it up. There may or may not be partial nudity in that, I'm warning you. But it's not lewd, like there was just something really beautiful and sensual and relaxing looking at because they had some paintings of Turkish hammams around as well, like just outside the sauna. I'm putting a tiny bit of concealer, but I'm layering it because I find that in this weather that my concealer, I'm not adding a lot of concealer, I'm adding a little bit and like pressing it in and then removing the excess so that it doesn't sit in my creases or anything, because in this weather my skin can get a little bit, in a nice way, a bit glowy, oily. It's a nice change from the dry weather of England, but that does mean I adjust how I apply my product. So she washes you, she then puts on these gloves and she scrubs you. And then she did this coffee scrub. This wasn't quite a massage, it was like a scrub slash massage slash you felt like this deep clean. I did come up and shower again because there was coffee everywhere. Because I was wearing my undies, it was like caught here and there. So I did come up and have a shower. But by God, I cannot recommend it enough.
Enjoy it. Last moment.
Look at the top of that mountain.
Huh?
Look at the top of that mountain.
Oh no. Beautiful.
You're beautiful.
The birds are going to fly in this direction.
So we just came back up from a meeting. It's about cryptocurrency, quite interesting. But for some reason, did you know when you were at uni, at lectures, did you used to feel sleepy partway
Yes,
through?
I did.
Like unless the lecturer was like really like all singing, all dancing.
No, lectures. I don't
Actually, no, I take that back because my lecturer, one of my lecturers was like all the other lecturers, but the subject was just fascinating. I started to feel sleepy just now. But Hubsy wanted to wait till the end. I was like, should we nip out? Hubsy's very likes to play by the book. So I was like, no, let's finish. Wait till everything's finished. Even though some people left. Did you see?
Yeah.
Some people had left. But it was really interesting. I learned quite a bit about the value of something growing, like when you invest into something and how cryptocurrency allows you to grow your money and that kind of thing. And Hubsy started feeling a bit poorly. So I just realized the last dinner is on the beach. It's a beach party. So here I am in my dress, faffing around, not thinking about how cold I'm gonna get. So I came back up, put on some leggings. There's leggings under here now. Why aren't you closing? There we go. We've got leggings. Oh! And I've got a top on underneath as well, so I don't get cold. So you can't see that. That's the look, but I'm thinking I can't wear my leather jacket actually, babe, because these sleeves are not going to fit in it. What I'll do is I'll hold on to your jacket. Hubsy bought 2 jackets. Clever Hubsy. And the funny thing is, I actually said I was laughing at you at the airport. Who gets the last laugh now, babe?
Me.
You get the last laugh. I was like, haha, why are you bringing a coat to Turkey? It's going to be so hot.
Many I told you so moments.
So many. This is so many. This is the second I told you so moment.
Yeah.
And at least I, as a woman, say, yes, babe, you did say that. You did tell me so. I admit it openly. How come men can't admit it? Like, why do women have to be the ones who say, you know, I told you so, and then the man gets all offended? Am I right, or am I right?
You're right.
I'm not asking you, I'm asking the ladies on here. Right? Whereas we say, yes, you did tell me, I admit, should have listened to you. Oh my God. One of my rubber bands, I left it at the hammam today. So I had to use a trick to keep your ponytail high up and to avoid like the strain on your head and just to keep it like nice and snatched is I put it in 2 sections. So like I tie up half my hair first and then I get the rest of it and tie it all together. Well, I left one of my rubber bands and so I only had 1 instead of 2 rubber bands. So on one of them I had to use the tiny, you know, this really small elastic bands that you put when you like do say small braids or something. I had to use those. So it's not staying up as firmly as I had wanted. I'm gonna keep fiddling with it now. Anywho, is your tea done? Because I would like to go down,
No, it's not
get a drink on the beach.
Still got time left.
I miss Lena, her and her beach obsession. Can you believe this time 2 weeks ago I was in Riyadh? I can't believe it. And then when I get back I'm traveling again. So we're going back tomorrow, which is a Tuesday. We should be there by Tuesday evening. And then on Sunday I'm flying to America, which is quite exciting. But that only gives me Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 3-4 days to kind of sort my body out, catch up on sleep, etc. And sort out my packing. and fill out some forms that British Airways have sent to me.
Alright.
Show you a quick shot. This place is fully decked out with delicious stuff. Let me show you. This is what we're having for dinner. That's mine. Mostly seafood and fish. That's Hubsy's. Not surprising. Let me quickly show you the dessert actually. Look at that. Dessert. Dessert. Insane dessert. Bookshelf filled with dessert. More baklava. It's like never ending. Look at that. Hey Busra! Busra is one of the team members of Inflow. Quick, favorite thing about working for Inflow?
Traveling.
That was easy. How are you? How did you find this group?
The inflow?
Yeah.
The like influencers.
The influencers, like the
Like
group.
influencers.
Yeah.
Actually, these influencers are pretty new to me because we invite so many new people.
yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
So I was kind of nervous, but I think everything went pretty well.
No.
So
I think it went amazingly well. Guys, my two favorite things are here. Look, candy floss. Oh my god. And candy apples. Look at that. So many candy apples. How's the view?
Lovely.
Good morning. It's our last breakfast here, so we can't not film it. I'm not going to take you through that hallway again, the endless hall of food. Show you what we're having for break. Hi Hubsy. How are you feeling? Better than yesterday? All you needed was turkey and lots of carrot juice to make you feel better. This is what I'm having today. Crepes. Don't ask why I put it in the same plate as my eggs. And then I got the Sigara Borek pastry, which is cheese. And then I wanted to try that cheese pastry as well. Like, that is gonna wreak havoc on my skin. But I've been eyeing it since the day we got here, and I need to take at least a bite. But you can have the rest. It's better cheese. You've got the other cheese pastry,
I like
which is, yeah, it looks
Really nice.
so good. That one.
really nice.
It was in the same cabinet as that one, and I figured you've got that, I've got that. If I want to try some of yours, I can. And you can try mine. So let's get started. So, yeah, it is. Bless him, he misunderstood. Bought like big glasses of them. He thought we're babies, we need them. So it's around 10 o'clock. Our flight is at 2:30. We're planning on leaving at about 1 o'clock when we catch the shuttle from the hotel straight to the airport. Apparently we don't need that much time. Certainly not as much as we did in what we would normally do in Heathrow. And guess what? We get to use the lounge. The Turkish Airlines lounge. We get to use it in Istanbul. Please tell me that the stay is at least a significant couple of hours like last time. No, it's not. Of course it's not. Of course it's not. Why would it be? We had like 4 hours at the airport last time. We were sleeping on the chairs in pain, and that whole time apparently all we had to do was go to the lounge and give our names. Taking in this view the last time before we leave. I have absolutely loved this resort. I've never stayed at an all-inclusive before, but I've had loads of friends tell me it is the thing to do, especially if you've got kids. And like, I'm definitely, inshallah, gonna bring the kids to an all-inclusive. The process has been such a breeze. From, they've looked after us really well. Like, food's been available all day. I am so big, like, I feel like I'm gonna be full for the next week. Like, alhamdulillah, there's been that much food here. It is, yeah, 11. So we don't need to actually leave until, well, the shuttle is at 1. We've been recommended to take the 1 p.m. We're gonna spend like a good hour and a half just exploring, going for a walk outside, seeing the rest of the resort, stuff we didn't get to see just because everything's been so packed back to back. And then we're gonna come back and take our bags. We'll check out then, and hopefully by then every makeup lover who likes oil cleansing will know this dilemma. My muslin cloth is still wet and I don't want to pack it damp. I've left it out here to dry before we leave. Baby ready? Oh, it's the dad and his son back there. You know what? Something about parents and children just melts me. And it's not even that my kids aren't here. Like something about it just melts me. That parent-child bond. And there's been so many, like, I don't know if they're single parents, but just a single parent with a child that I've seen around, especially women. And it's just been so heartwarming to see, you know, just like at different ages. And I look forward to, I don't know, part of me looks forward to the kids getting older so you can have that different experience with them. But at the same time, I want to hold on to them at this age because I feel like previous ages have passed so very quickly that sometimes I get hit by an indescribable force of baby fever. Like I cannot, like I'm just so ready to have another baby, and then I snap out of it and I'm like, oh my god, no, no, you're fine, remember? You're content. This is just like a temporary wave. Of course I do tell Hubsy just to freak him out a bit. Oh, look at that sea. Look at that sea. How have we gone this entire trip without making any Girl references? Eh, Hubsy babe? How's it happen? Hubsy's a massive Girl fan. I thought it was good. Wow. Let's just say I didn't finish watching it.
I made the Turgut reference, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you did. There's an axe over there. Even Turgut's devilishly handsome good looks couldn't keep me watching. Stopped watching in what season? There's like a million seasons. I think season 2 or 3. It's after, I'm not going to spoil it for anyone, but it's after something really shocking happens. I think the most shocking thing that happens. No, actually no, it was just before that. I missed the shocking thing. Then I tuned back in to see how they followed it up, and I was not impressed. And then I was just like, stop watching. Just come down to the spa because I wanted to take some pictures of the room where I had my treatment yesterday. I was like, let's just give it a go. Maybe they'll let us in, maybe they won't. There's nobody in here at the moment, so I thought I'll get some pictures for my Insta, but also mainly for my memories. And I want to show you guys the room where I was. So basically you come downstairs into the spa section. It's kind of hidden inside a bit, so it feels very private. You feel like you're kind of tucked away somewhere. And then you come in, you've got your gowns there, and then there's like a waiting section here. That's where I sat after the treatment. She gave me a cocktail. First thing I did was I went into Le Sauna. Yeah, sat in the sauna for 10 minutes. And then, there's a shower there. And then, these are the paintings I was talking about. Just such a vibe. The whole place is like such a vibe. She brings you into here, and the whole room you can actually, from here, you can feel the heat. You can feel the heat even before you step in, because the entire floor is heated. And I walked in, and then I lay down on this marble bit in the middle, and that's heated too. It's crazy. And then you lie down. So I was lying with my head on that side, and I could see these pictures, and it's just such a vibe. Like women there at the hammam, and then this lady being taken care of by the lady at the hammam, and then more ladies just chilling, getting their treatments done, getting their hair washed. Oh, this feels so good against my legs. And then, like, that was the sink that she was filling, and the water kept overflowing so onto the ground, but the ground is like fully marble. There's like drainage down there, and like this. Oh, that's already full. So like, yeah, it was just overflowing. It's just like a flow of water everywhere. It was just, you know what? I am going to be taking some very fond memories. You know, there's some places that stay in your mind and they leave that impression. That's what I'm going to be taking away from this place. Deep impression. And then the ceiling looks like that. So cool. Okay, let's go now because they might have clients. And Hubsy's waiting patiently. I was like, please babe, before we go out, let me just quickly nip into the spa. There's like massage areas as well. I'll put this away now just in case there's people coming. And where did I come from? Oh my god. I swear I could get lost in a room.
Up to a certain point, it's nice. Right? And after that,
Missing home?
Yes, I do miss kids and family. This temperature is mad, man. I find it hard here. Brighter than this.
Final checks done?
Done.
Bye room. We have checked in our luggage. We're at Antalya Airport. It's quite small, this airport, although the queue was quite long. I think there was just a big group of people generally coming in just at the time that we arrived, of course.
How are we gonna get to the
We're
top?
free. Hello, London, Heathrow. I'm gonna put this away. Yeah. I don't think you can have cameras in. That was such a quick exit. Within 10 minutes of the flight landing, we were out of there. And now we've got another bus to catch to go and collect our car from the Q Park. So, but that's okay. 10-15 minutes.
Yep.
We're in our car, then we've got to go charge that baby up, and then we're home. Hello. Hello, chilly weather. Here we are. Our car's in there somewhere.
To be fair, someone just emailed me.
Yay! There she is. Yes, Queen. Did you miss me? Did ya? Oh. I shall let you do the organisation of these. I am going to go and see how much juice we have left in her. How far will you take me? I do need to stop for some caffeine.